Quick Deploy Paracord Keychain. For another tutorial on the same technique but finished as a bracelet, go to The Weavers of Eternity on YouTube and search for 1 minute quick deploy bracelet. Now this is just a demonstration of the finished product. If you need to use it, you'll take the carabiner off the end of the keychain. And then on the other side with the two tails, you'll pull the central tail, and you'll see which one that is when we get further into the tutorial. But you just pull it and it starts to unspool. And voila, you have a piece of paracord to use. Materials included in the kit will be enough for 2 keychains. You should have paracord, a binder clip, which is optional, a carabiner, and then if you plan to trim the ends of your paracord, you'll need a lighter or something similar to flame the paracord so that it doesn't unravel. Okay, to get started, now these are approximate measurements, but you're going to want to measure out a length that's about 9 inches long. 4 inches of that is going to be a tail, and 5 inches is going to be the main body of the keychain. So you'll want to measure out to 9, fold back to 4, pinch another turn in the paracord, and that's what's going to start our keychain. Now here's where the binder clip comes in. If you don't have great dexterity like I don't, you can take that binder clip and pinch it in the middle of the paracord to kind of hold things together as you get started. You can see why I need help. Starting at the end that does not have the tail. Leave about a 1/2 inch loop and wrap once. That first wrap is going to cross over itself to lock the paracord in place. Then you're just going to start wrapping the cord around that main body of paracord. Just wrap and wrap and wrap, and you want it pretty tight, so you'll need to stop every now and again and snug up your loops, just like that. Just push them toward that loop that you've just made. Whenever you're ready, you can take the binder clip off, and you'll just keep going. You can try wrapping around the main body. You can try holding it in place and spinning it, whatever works best for you. Clearly, this technique did not work so well for me. And don't forget to snug it up every now and again. And here I go back to just spinning the keychain to wrap the remaining paracord around that main part. If you need to, you can get that binder clip back out to help hold it, whatever works for you. Snug it up, keep wrapping, keep wrapping. Wrap until you have about a 1/2 inch of a loop remaining on the end that has the tail. Now take your loose end of paracord and put it through that loop and snug it down tight. Then add the carabiner at the other end, and you've got yourself a keychain. You can leave it just like this. You can trim and flame the ends of the tails, or we can do a finishing knot. This is called a figure 8 knot. You're going to start by making a figure 8 with your paracord. I'm showing you first kind of big and not close to the end so it's easier to see the knot. Then you'll tuck the tail from the front to the back of the lower hole, and then from the back to the front of the top one. And then you'll just snug that knot up nice and tight. I'll show you again closer to the end. It's a little trickier because you're working with less of the cord. And again, this piece is completely optional. So again, you're going to take your working end and push it from the front to the back through the lower loop, and from the back to the front through the upper loop, and then work that knot as close to the end of the cord as you can get it. Again, if you want to trim off that little extra tail and flame the paracord, you can do that. Thanks so much for watching.